It's Saturday, but the Georgia game don't start till 3:30, so I'm gonna catch a few calls. And she said the blower's not working. Probably got an X-13. We'll see. All right. Wait a minute, who did this? I looked on my books, and we haven't been here since this thing was installed. So who'd they call to do that? I got the blower turned on. If I come back, I need to get me a strap. I got other people that help me with the installs now. But this is how I used to do my rain hoods, because they're such a pain in the butt to pull apart. Just put me a lip and some screws on it. That way, if I ever have to get to it, I can just unscrew the top and take it apart. Oh. All right. Because it's spinning, we know it's getting voltage, and we know it's getting a call. So I guess all we got to do is ohm out that motor. I have made the mistake. I think we have all gotten shocked when we shouldn't. I've made the mistake of leaving these plugged up with power on and touching this coil right there. Let me tell you, that hurts. All right, we're gonna ohm this out. And I know I've made other videos on how to do it. But basically this is a DC motor, sort of. I call it a DC motor with a square sine wave. So it has a sine wave that only goes in one direction. So it's sort of like an AC motor, but it is a DC motor. We're going to, all right, first I'm gonna ohm the ground. See if I can show you what I'm reading. It's hard to show you this. That's showing, wait a minute. I thought I saw mega ohms to ground. You see, for a second there it shows mega ohms. You know what? That does too. I'm not gonna try and replace a module when I'm getting some kind of readings like that. Right now I got the power turned on and I'm testing to see which lead, because I've only got the fan turned on. And if you can see that, I'm getting 28 volts on my blue wire. So that's going to be G right there. And if I put a relay in here, that's what I'm going to use for G. This is going to be common. These are my two powers. So I got everything I need right here to put a relay and get this thing going. This customer, I gave him the option of the Rescue X-13 motor or the PSC, and he opted for the PSC. So that is what we are about to do. This is one of those motors that has heat strips back there. We're going to have to take those off. All right, so first we got to take that off. I got to say, the first time I saw one of these heater kits, I didn't know where to put it. It took a little bit of looking around before I figured out what I was looking at. Alright, got that to move a little bit. You got to be real careful because on the bottom side of this, there ain't a whole lot holding that on. There you go. There's an odd size. But I got a trick for that. Alright, let's go get our motor, relay, and capacitor. But first, let's check this. Half horsepower, 1050 RPM. We can do that. $9340 relay. We're doing half horsepower. So 10 microfarad. That's what that is. And this is half horsepower, 1075. So got what we about got this mounted up. I'm gonna try to put these leads more towards the center between these two arms. There we go. All right, we want our leads punch out welder. Come on. Let's put them up here. That's about it on tightening those up. This is all that's on the other side. You would think there would be a welded nut or something, but if you torque down on these, that'll start turning right there. All right. Now we just need to almost All right, we're getting close to wiring this thing up. Yeah, let's put that over there. All right, first I'm gonna do the power wires. This yellow right here is one of my legs of power. Cut this right here. And I'm gonna wire that straight to my white. All right, on these 9340s, down here is my low voltage. Up here, this is my power lug. This is normally open, and this is normally closed to normally open. It's on the relay for you to look at. I don't know if you can see that little diagram. This is normally closed. You see this little break right here? This is normally open. This on this spade connector, this yellow is power, this is ground, this black is power, and this brown is common. So this is the one that I need to hook to the other side of that. It was a little bit confusing because there was a black on here, but that's low voltage. I hope I didn't confuse anybody. And I'm putting this, like I said, this is normally open, normally closed. This is going to the blower. This is power 24/7. So if we did a heat strip, it would go to here. But we're not doing that. All right, we saw that this blue was where we were getting a call when G or green was energized. So that's one of the ones going to low voltage on the bottom of that relay. All right, now this is, like I said, energized when G is energized from the thermostat. All we need is common, and it's right here. That's my common. All right. All right, that's wired up. All these others are going to have to be capped off. Add that my browns are going to my capacitor. Got another one right here. But now I cap off all the others. Recap before I start putting zip ties on all this. Of course, your brown goes to your capacitor. This is black from my motor. This is black from what was this spade connector. Black right there, and this yellow is power. So yellow goes straight to white. Black is broken by the relay. And this is going to be G, and that's my comment. That is still set for it to bring on the fan, so we're gonna I'm just checking rotation, and right now I don't think it's going the right way. Yeah, it's going backwards. Yep. I must have looked at it wrong. That happens. All right. Half horsepower. Looking for 3.6 amps. Of course, we ain't gonna get a real good reading with the panel off. 5 amps. Let's put the panel on and try again. Yeah, you see what I see when I open this up. Now you see that amp draw is a lot better. That's below the rated amps, which is 3.6. So we're doing good. Tell you what, those folks in there are happy I was able to fix it. My impressions are this is going to it's going to rise. So I did go in that had a Pro 5000 thermostat, and I changed it so that it energizes G when there's just a call for heat. I take that back. I'm not sure that was a Pro 5000 because that one was programmable. But you have to either do that or run you a wire from one of those black wires that goes to your heat strips over there to that normally closed. So you either make it so it energizes G whenever there's any call, or you do that for your heat strips. That way when you turn on emergency heat, your blower works. But anyway, that's how you convert an X-13 blower motor to a PSC. I hope I didn't make it too complicated.